Welcome to my new series, Scent Accuracy Lab. My passion in perfume world is for you and me smell incredible for very affordable price. In the world of dupes inspired by fragrances, all kind of flankers, we have choices. But the question is, how accurate original fragrance is to inspired by? And today I'm choosing a fragrance that literally when I smelled it, I fell in love immediately. Now, I do not have a bottle of this fragrance, but I do have a sample. My fragrance friend sent me a sample of Vibrato Sospiro. And once I smelled this fragrance, I literally was in love immediately. I needed to get it. I was looking how much the price is of this fragrance, and I'm just like, I gotta get it. But then the thought came to my mind, wait a minute, I'm a girly that loves my dupes, my schmoopies, and let me check if we have something similar. And guess what? I found some fragrances that are very, very similar to OG Girl. And then the disappointment came. I found few options. Unfortunately, just my luck, those options were not available anymore. The fragrances that were inspired by this amazing fragrance was either out of stock or simply not in the market anymore. And I was heartbroken because I was like, wait a minute, this is just not right. But then I found this. This is Vibrant Dreams by Dua brand. Vibrato, Vibrant Dreams, you kind of get the idea. So I'm going to be putting notes of Vibrato right here and the notes of Vibrant Dreams right here. And you shall see how accurate the notes are. They're 100% accurate. Imagine my excitement. I found a fragrance that I love so much with literally identical DNA. The question is, how accurate this is to original? So let me take you to my Scent Accuracy Lab. Vibrant Dreams and OG Vibrato Sospiro. Okay. We already know that the notes are identical. However, just because the notes are identical, it does not mean that the fragrance is identical. So OG Girl opens up with this zesty bergamot and grapefruit and ginger. This is my favorite part about this fragrance. I love the fact that from the beginning, throughout longevity of this fragrance, I can smell those three notes the most. These are happy notes. These are notes that literally lifts up my spirits, gives me energy, and just puts me in a good mood. Now let's talk about Vibrant Dreams. Now Vibrant Dreams, when you immediately spray, you pick up right away that this is Vibrato DNA. Your brain gets it. You know immediately that you know that DNA. However, that zesty bergamot, grapefruit, and ginger in this fragrance is very different. It's there, but it does not last long. Both fragrances has herbal notes. I'm not sure what that is. Exactly like what herbal notes, okay? Because it can be a lot of things. But when it comes to herbal notes in OG Girl, I really cannot pick them up. When it comes to herbal notes in Vibrant Dreams, I can smell them. As a matter of fact, they take a little bit of that glory and spark from ginger, bergamot, and grapefruit that I love so much. Now, both fragrances have some floral notes. We got jasmine and magnolia, and I can tell you that I do not smell jasmine and magnolia in both fragrances. So if you are not floral kind of gal, then this fragrance is perfect for you, because florals are not a threat. But really, my nose does not pick those notes up. Now, at the base, we got cedarwood, patchouli, orris, oriental musk, and OG Girl is very shy with those notes. I told you that in OG Girl, I smell mostly bergamot, ginger, and grapefruit, while Vibrant Dreams lets me smell actually more notes. I am able to pick up herbal notes. I'm able to smell some cedarwood and maybe a hint of patchouli, but in a very, very beautiful way. This to me smells more spicy, but not from ginger spicy. It's more from herbal spicy. And I'm not sure, again, what exact notes of that herbal are. Now, as I said, we do not have description of herbal notes, but I can tell you, for me, this one feels like has a little bit of pepper. Now, I don't know for sure, but that is what my nose picks up a little bit. All right, so which one is my favorite? Okay, I'm not gonna argue. It's definitely OG Girl. Definitely. OG Girl is to me like dopamine rush. It's euphoric. It's absolutely, absolutely amazing. It is so amazing that I would actually pay that price for the fragrance. Okay. And let me tell you, I'm a girl on a budget. I am a very practical person. And this is the fragrance that I'm like, you know what? When I want to save it up, I need to get that. I would pay that money because I love this fragrance so much. This one, is it accurate? This one has same notes. It has definitely similar DNA. However, this fragrance is not the same experience as OG Girl. It is probably a good dupe, I think. So I definitely can tell the difference. Definitely can tell the difference. So that was a little bit disappointing to me just because the notes are identical. So I need dupe companies such as Okja and Alt, and you guys make amazing dupes. I need you to make. Now I watched one video and one lady was comparing Vibrato with Vibrant Dreams, and she was saying that she actually prefers this. To her nose, OG Girl was more masculine leaning, and the reason for that was actually ginger note. Now I embrace ginger note, and I think that Vibrato is perfect unisex fragrance. Perfect unisex fragrance. Truly, it can be worn by women and men. Truly. I would never say that this is masculine leaning. I would never say this is feminine leaning. Perfect unisex. Now, when it comes to Dua brand, I think this is actually more masculine leaning because you get more herbal notes, you get more cedarwood, and truly the sparky notes and citrus notes that I need so much in this fragrance are very, very short-lived. And that is my biggest regret and biggest disappointment, I would say, about this fragrance. Now, is this still beautiful fragrance? Absolutely. Absolutely. I still love it. And I think I am waiting a little bit for this fragrance to mature because it's still very fresh, very new. But truly, I do not expect this fragrance turn into this zesty paradise that I'm looking for in this fragrance. It's still gonna have more of that herbal and woodsy presence. So it's a beautiful fragrance on its own. You can still try if you are looking for something similar to Vibrato DNA, but is this 100% dupe? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Would I choose this fragrance over original? Absolutely not. Longevity of Vibrato is absolutely amazing. And this one has also very good longevity. However, this fragrance truly needs more of grapefruit, ginger, and bergamot that actually last. And if Dua brand would have done that, this would have been quite accurate dupe. Unfortunately, when they made this fragrance, they focused on the other notes. And for me, the notes that I absolutely wanted in this fragrance are barely here. So for me, even though I do love this fragrance, it is not accurate to original the way I want it to be. So unfortunately, this failed my scent accuracy lab.